So in roughly 20 days, a new item drops on the new season of League, season 15. It's a new AP item, which costs 2,900 gold. And the unique thing about this one is that it shreds enemies' magic resist like an AP Black Cleaver. It has an extremely nice build path. It also gives HP and haste, which is really nice. This item looks extremely promising for Swain, since it's gonna be very easy for you to apply the shred to the entire enemy team with your AoE damage. And the reason why shred is so good is because it also helps your team, right? So if enemy has 100 MR, you hit them 6 times, then you shred their magic resist by 30%, meaning they only have 70 magic resist for you and your team. And you can just keep reapplying the shred. This item is gonna be extremely good if your team has a lot of AP damage and the enemies start to build MR. Anyways, let's go take a look at the PvE game I played, where I tried out the new item. Just a little quick info for the people out there that doesn't know what PvE is. You can kind of view it as like a test server. It's located in NA, that's why my ping is 200. And you can try out future patches. It's like a way for Riot to test their changes with live players. So it's not like an official server where you can play ranked. That's why there will always be a very high skill disparity in these games. So I'm not playing against my Elo players, I'm playing against much lower Elo players, and you can see like random stuff just happening. My ambassador is just mid for no reason, like, you know, there's gonna be a lot of random moments, but I'm just here to test the items, not so much about outsmarting my lane opponent or doing better fundamentals than him. That doesn't really matter. We're just gonna kill him a few times, get a lot of money, so we can buy the new item. Ambassador is still mid, and I kinda got tired of it, so I just ran bot lane. I was just whatever. I can play Swain bot here with Nautilus. I just fight them a bit until Ambassador maybe changes her mind. So yeah, that's what I'm just gonna do. I'm not gonna go too much into detail. I'll just show you some early game fights here, so we can get to Bloodletter's Curse quickly. Some players will play very fine on PvE. Some players will play like their Co-op versus AI intermediate level. You never really know what you get into. There's no like real matchmaking at all. And you can see some of the changes already looking straight at you. The new map is different, right? This is the Noxus map on the new season. I'm very excited to see this. Goes live in around 20 days. This is also when we will get the item right. There's definitely more changes than just the item. There's also a new objective that spawns at 20 minutes. Kind of like Baron, right? A fully new objective is called Atakan, like a huge boss. There's also a lot of changes to boots, etc. I won't be going too much into detail on that. This video, I'll just mainly be focusing on the new item, since that is what is really important for Swain. I think this item will be very good to purchase on maybe around the 3rd item. This is when enemies start to build up a lot of natural magic resistance as well. Some might even start building MR. 30% shred for you and your team is really, really nice. It's the same amount as Abyssal Mash, right? But it's an AP item. It gives battle stats as well. This is really, really good. And I can even build it even if I don't need the MR, because enemy team doesn't have magic damage, just like with Abyssal, right? Abyssal is not nice to build if enemy doesn't have magic damage, since it also gives you MR, right? But yeah, basically I'm just running around a bit, finding the enemies as much as I can. On PvE there's also a new game mode called Swift Play. That's why you will see me get gold for minions I didn't last hit, for example. It gets introduced instead of Quick Play, so don't worry too much about that. It's not a real League feature at all. It's only in this little special game mode. But anyways, I did go for free Haunting, guys. This is just a little thing I tried out, because now there's actually free Haunting guys items, right? Liandry's, Riftmaker, Bloodletters. And I did also build Bloodless here second, because I already had so much Haunting, guys. This now makes it so every time I land an ability on enemy, or every tick pretty much, with my ultimate, that will give a stack on the enemy, and they can maximum get 6 stacks with it, which is the 30% magic shred. This is really, really nice. Even if it's like enemies with only like 60 magic resist, it will still shred almost 20, right? So it's the same as getting like 20 magic flat pen. But it is of course most efficient against tanks. People who build MR, imagine enemy tanks with 200 magic resist, right? You can shred away 60 of their magic resist, which is a lot. And it is not just for you, it's not just 30 pen. They lose 60 MR for the time being. So your teammates will also do a lot more damage. And like in general in league games, there's a lot more magic damage than you just first realize, right? For example, this game. Yes, I might be the only one like who looks like I'm only AP, right? But Nautilus does AP damage as well. Jace has actually a little AP damage as well. And there's a lot of small things which you can also boost. So I definitely see this item being a very solid choice. Getting somewhere later in your build. And you can see at this point I'm 4 items. I did finish Riftmaker and Liandry.
Killed more men with words by my husband. Not for that. When you draw the map, the blood of soldiers must be the
And just look at this insane damage I get onto the enemies. Even the high HP targets, even the supposed tanks, will be shredded down extremely quickly. Look at this. Look how quickly I can apply stacks to enemies. And just in general, with this like Haunting Guys build, I have so much damage. I definitely see myself building more damage items, I think, in this new season. Since now you actually have a reliable and very good item to get magic pen from. That fits Swain perfectly. So after that fight, I'm just gonna sell my boot, right? I have so much money. And I'm just gonna run mid and try and look for a fight. And test these new items. I don't really know if the Haunting Guys stacking is the play. But the items are definitely very, very nice to build. All the items with Haunting Guys has very nice build paths. This is something I value very highly. Also, think about it, Bloodletter's Curse is only 2,900 gold. It's not even 3,000, it's kind of cheap. And it's not just a shred, but it also HP, which gives you more healing on ult. Then it also gives 60 AP and 15 haste. 15 haste on that item is really, really nice. But yeah, the game ends pretty quickly here. I just have a few more clips I want to show you before you go. From another game I played. There wasn't too much interesting except these fights, so I'll just show it to you. There's a little more tanky members on this team. For example, over against the Leona here. She gets a lot of MR. And you can see me shred it down and applying the stacks right. your ult will just keep reapplying it. And in this scenario, for example, I have a Arcadus. It's really nice, shredding all enemy champs MR in a when they're all grouped together, right? Sadly, I didn't really have much mana, so I was just kind of running around with ult. Here's another little clip I have where Leona jumps in, and you can see after I hit her a few times, she's starting to take more and more damage because I'm actually shredding her resistances, right? So even a champ that's so tanky actually didn't even look that tanky to me. And you can see again here, with the Haunting Guy's items, 3 of them, right? I'm dishing huge damage to everyone around me. Here we got Leona again. And just take a look at this, how I shred her magic resist. This item looks extremely promising. This is one of the things I'm most excited for about next season. I can't wait to play it on live servers, where I'm up against better players and I'm on lower ping. What are you most excited about for next season? Write it down in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching and have a nice day.